Hello everyone, Sarkonite 2805 back with the blue-white control deck you watched in the draft video earlier. Let's group creatures separately and show you what we've got. So here's the blue-white mid-range deck that we drafted previously. It's got some ramp, some good finishers, and we'll see how it goes. Possibly the mana's a little bit less than ideal because we only got to one dual land, but we've got Star Compass to fix our double colours and ramp, and then Chalice and Hedron Archive to ramp. Some good finishers, some value. So let's get into the matches. Alright, here we are for round one. We won the dice roll, which is always nice, and we have at hand... Yeah, this is okay. It's got turn 3 Venser as a mage. Like, we'd need some white mana eventually, but that will do. Right, so Island Go. Best way to play Magic. We're playing against Pete 1. It's a highly imaginative username there. The Shrine. Tapped. That's good. Let's get our turn back. Gideon. Okay. Really wanting that white mana soon. Let's kick it once. And so go. Swamp. And pass. Okay. So I think we probably want to just leave up Venser here. So see what our opponent does. I think they're probably likely to be a base black mid-range deck splashing white. Mono black does tend to not have too many low drops. Read the bones. Do we care about that? Yeah, let's get rid of those bones. No bones for you. Hopefully it means he misses land drops, loses tempo, you know, all the things. Let's go back to our turn. Another island. Okay, well we can play in our second main phase, of course. Can get him for 2. And then we can play a Drake and an Azamage. And then Drake can counter the Wreath of Bones. Or we could, honestly, we're so far ahead. I think I'd let Wreath of Bones resolve at this point and try and get an impact spell next turn. What are we going for? So it's just any spell, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to let him Wreath of Bones. It's got a decent clock on him. And we can always draw cards with Azamage, try and hit our land drop. He's put a card on the bottom. And he's tanking on the other one. And he's put both on the bottom, so he's not happy with what he saw. He has to have a land. Got Colonnade, okay, so we've got Esper. Okay. He's got a discard. He's discarded Swamp. Okay. Quarantine Field, not exactly what we were hoping for. Let's draw a card. Try and get a land. That's nice. 1, 2, 3. So we got 6 mana. So if we draw a Plains, we have an Elesh non-lethal next turn. Even if we have to sacrifice the Drake. No. No, I can do maths. So yeah, doing alright. So it's base black Esper. Well, he's in his land drops at least. What have we got? 4 mana. board wipe? No? Changing his mind. Looked almost like an X spell. Tasiga maybe? Black Sun Zenith for 1. And we lose as a mage, and those will become 1/1s. If I counter that, I think we have to let this resolve and keep a pair of 1/1s around. Because we can't guarantee countering it if he wants to pay the 2 mana. And hopefully we draw a white source. We've got 8 planes in the deck, so about 37-ish%. There we go. Boom. Do we play around a countermeasure spell? No. Let's just jam Elishnorn. Elishnorn's just so hard to beat. Because we can defend it with the Drakeling, because that's like having a 3/3 and a 4/4. It's going to be more than enough to get the job done, I think. And if that doesn't work, we have Gideon in reserve and Quarantine Field to answer something of theirs. So he has to go to fetch land. No, okay. Well, we've got Mana Leak. I'm gonna sack my drag. One snag, yep. Pete, are you gonna play 2 mana? I don't think you are. Cool. So let's put him down to 6. And make any creatures from his side a bit rubbish. We could have a board wipe, but playing Gideon and post board wipes still threatening lethal, so not too much problem. Soul Reap on Elishnorn, fine, fine. Let's pop graveyards out. What else have you got? Got 5 cards in hand, so Chasm Skulker. Okay. Let's attack first, see if he trades. If he trades, he only gets 1 squid at the worst. No, we'd rather not he gets too many squids, because they are going to island walk. Are they squid? They are squid, and they can island walk and do some damage to Gideon, so we'd rather he had fewer. Gideon plus how many things can we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can exile 3 non-land permanents next turn, so there's a really high chance that Gideon can get into lethal. Because it's very hard to kill a Gideon without something like Path. Which, it's entirely plausible that they have. Riftwing Cloudscape, that's going to be pretty slow. They have to attack Gideon, so he doesn't have a blocker. Gideon's so good. Spellquiller's a great backup plan. Can defend Gideon. So, looks pretty good for game 1 in the bag here. Go to combat. And we win. Sweet. So sideboarding, it looks like we have a control deck here, so I think I want careful consideration. Maybe Cryptologist? Maybe Staff of Nen? Maybe Precursor Golem's good. I just want some card advantagey things, so you're good. To be honest, I like all my cards. Quarantine feels good because he's probably got some planeswalkers. We didn't see many creatures out of him that we're particularly worried about, but presumably there are some. So we could Trimgun Dungeon Ghosts. Let's Trim Dungeon Ghosts. And perhaps Vertigo Wisp. Yeah. And one more card. We've got a few more 5s than I'd like. No, we can't cut Sky Suffering because Planeswalkers. Cursor Golem's really good with. Does that spell? It's not sorcery. So we can't get anything fancy going on here. Yeah, I think 5 mana for 9 power is really good though. Let's cut Temporal Isolation, I think. Cool. So possibly worth cutting a Plains for an island as well, I think, because we've got a lot of blue earlier on in the curve. So let's go with that. Right, would Pete like to play first? He probably would. We've got another hand missing white mana. But we're on the draw, we've got a ramp spell, let's keep it. There we go, white mana, just on time. And let's pass turn. Can leave up Spell Pierce, but there's not many 2-mana spells we're just gonna counter here. It's much better if we use it to defend one of our threats. Yeah, let's just run the Chalice out. There's no harm. Yeah, good. Didn't want to counter it. We'll remove it, which is nice. So can't resolve Liliana here, so it's nothing. That's the next worst thing. Shiok's a pain. What did you get? Is that Una? That's Una. And he milled Hedron Archive as well. Pretty annoying. 4 mana. We really want to get Spellqueller into play to pressure Ashiok. So I think we're just going to pass here rather than play Careful Consideration. Can do that once we've got more mana as well. Una's 6 mana, so we don't have to worry with Una getting jammed in our face. It's fine. So the plan's to go Spellqueller into Gideon. I can counter this with Spellqueller. I am definitely countering this with Spellqueller. We kind of want to leave Spell Pierce up now, because we really do not want Elspeth back. What was that he got? Place Splice is going to be minorly annoying. So we can play an island, 5 mana, Can't play Careful Consideration and leave up Spell Pierce. So I think I want to play the Compass and attack Ashiok. And next turn I can play Jid Gideon and protect it. This place is not too much of a problem, because the nature of our threats are such that it's not going to hurt us too badly. The downside is if he plays a 2-mana removal spell on our Spell Queller, he then has Elspeth and Ashiok going, and we're going to really struggle to beat that without the Quarantine Field. And there's the Soul Reap. He might let this Spell Pierce resolve. Never mind. Okay. So I guess there's Elspeth back. Oust's kind of useful against Ashiok because it means we get Una back on top of our library. But honestly, I think Ashiok's better off just trying to mill us out at this point. Got nothing more we can play. I think we just have to play Gideon here. And make the soldier attack him so we get a clean shot at one of our planeswalkers. Because we can oust to get rid of anything that Ashiok decides to put into play. Doesn't have a mana land, so we know Gideon's going to survive unless my opponent has Never to Return, Hero's Downfall, or Ruinous Path, or a Banishing Light, so ring type effect. 3, so it's going for the Blade Splicer. Oh no, it's going for Spike-tailed Drakeling. That's much worse. What else have we got? Hope it's not another creature. Is that Gideon? Oh no. Because now he's got 2 creatures, our Gideon can't get through unless we draw Wrath of God. Wrath of God would be a really good draw. So we have to take one of the Planeswalkers off the board, plus Gideon. Yeah. Azimage, isn't it? So let's start by carefully considering our options. Ship a pair of planes. Play Azimage. We have to plus Gideon again. We'll keep the Oust for another turn, but it's not good. We might have to block his Gideon with Azimage if he decides to plus his Gideon. But I think it's much better in his position to just keep throwing tokens at me. Lingering Souls, blimey. Okay, so we want Wrath... we don't have Wrath of God in our deck. Okay, so we definitely want Wrath of God for the next game. Then we want Dungeon Geist and Icefall Regent to give us more options to attack these Planeswalkers, I think. I think at this point we're at the point of trying to find out more about our opponent's deck. Oh, good. Yeah, that works. Oh well, we'll get to keep Azure Mage. Because you just attack us with a pair of flyers at Gideon. He's just attacking everything. Okay, that's a bit lazy, to be honest. A bit disappointing opponent. Restoration Angel, that's not going to do anything. Let's just move on, I think. Yeah. Got too many flyers. Okay, so Wrath of God, Ice Origin, Mist Raven, Dungeon Geists, all ways of attacking, Chasm Skulkers, potentially an option. That's creatures. Okay. Fence is still fine. Curse of Alarm's not going to beat him on the ground. Staff of Nin can fight the tokens. Elish Norn's good against the tokens. Got plenty of cuts to make. Murloc has flying, yeah. Trim Fencer. I don't want to trim Gideon. Dissolve Drakeling. Blood Spice is just a bit too good. Trim Serum Visions, but I think it's just the glue. We've got a few more tap out threats, so I think we'll cut the expensive Counterspell Dissolve. And I'll just try and Serum Visions. I don't know what else I want to cut. Right, now how's our white looking? Yeah, still very much base blue. Okie dokie, off we go. Yeah, we'll go first. Plains Island. Alright, we can defend ourselves from a turn 3 Planeswalker with Spell Pierce. Any creaturey things we can deal with Mist Raven and Icefall if we get there. Ooh, Hedron Archive, that's good. I want to draw land next turn though, quite badly. The fact he hasn't led with a dual land's encouraging. Still missing black mana. Good, good, good. Right. I think we'll probably get the opportunity to beat Ashiok, so let's just Hedron Archive. I think we've got enough flying threats that we can beat Planeswalkers. He's probably going to counter it though, sadly. Yeah. I would love to play too, but I can't. Alright, get in there as a mage. Just play a rubbish creature, Lingering Souls, bit better than rubbish. Jam Mist Raven, I think. Keep up Spell Pierce. We wouldn't mind if Mist Raven died either, because it will be brought back with Revelark. I'm not trading Azamage for a Spirit because if we keep hitting our land drops, Azamage will pull us ahead. We'll draw a removal spell. Like, our opponent's missed a land drop as well as being colour screwed, so kind of want to pressure him here, which we can do with Misthaven. Windswept Heath, that's going to get his Godless Shrine, so he's got black mana now. It's a good chance he just flashes back Lingering Souls. Oh, that's not Lingering Souls, this is probably getting Spell Pierced. Sorry, yeah, that can be Spell Pierced. Very much Spell Pierced. Because that's going to make it makes more tokens and then makes them more powerful, and we don't want that happening. No, I did not mean to pass there. I've missed 2 damage. I need to play Icefall Regent main phase 1 there, I think. Oh well. Let's leave up a blue mana, because that's what we could do. Let's tap down your spirit and pass a turn. It's coming to play. Wow. Revelark's so good. Reanimate these two for 6 mana. We'll have a 5/3 fly for 5 that dies into these two. It's going to be so good. We need to draw some cards soon though, so careful consideration of Staff of Nin would be nice. Alright, double black. So you can probably cast all the spells now. Ashiok, sure, that just dies on board. I wouldn't mind a Staff or Quarantine Field, to be honest. And there's Lingering Souls, so you can chomp for a turn. Gideon's nice. Okay. Is he on a low enough life total that we just want to attack our opponent? If he trades off there, we have our opponent on. If he trades off with the Mithraven, we can just jam Revelark, perhaps? Because then when /if Revelark dies, it's kind of tempting to attack everything. I think we attack with everything, because I don't think his best blocks will involve blocking Azamage, and if he does, that's fine, we can Revelark. So I think we definitely attack with everyone. And I think we're probably better off attacking our opponent. Okay, so he has blocked the Azamage. It's fine. We should play Gideon and plus. He needs to do something because he is dead on board. Although we do know he has at least 4 spells in hand, because because of him being mana screwed earlier. Inquisition, that doesn't do anything, my friend. Yep. Got in here again? Yep. So if we're not confident we'll kill our opponent, we probably want to get some damage going towards Ashiok, because reanimating Una's going to be a pain. Especially when he's got so much mana open and could activate it immediately, make some fairies. That's good. Phantasmal Image. Huh. What are you going to be? Mistwraven, perhaps? He's going to go for Icefall Regent. Okay. Tap down ours. Yeah. Fine. Right, so we can attack with Gideon. And he could chump. Which is fine. We want this Icefall Regent on the ball, so I think what I'm going to do is attack both at Ashiok. Because then either Ashiok can't bring back Una, or the Icefall Regent dies. Because we can't kill our opponent this turn. Yeah. Now we can play either Revelock or Blade Splicer. Because if he blocks a Mistwraven, what we can do is evoke Revelock, get back as a Mage Mistwraven, and his Phantasmal Image will die to his trigger. Yeah, there we go. And then Ashiok goes to 1 and we don't have to worry about it for several turns, so I'm gonna hope this doesn't get countered, basically. Because that would be a shame. Good. Right, there we go. Pretty happy with how that turn went. Our Icefall Regent gets to untap as well. We very easily could have flooded out of this game, so the fact we drew Gideon, Revelock and Blade Splicer as our last few spells. There we go, still nothing relevant for Ashiok, so we're probably attacking our opponent. So they are going to hopefully not have enough life. Opponent's thinking through all his options. Did leave up 2 mana last turn. Not entirely sure why. Might have some Planeswalkers in hand, because we know he's got 4 mana Elspeth in his deck. And 4 mana Gideon. Those aren't too scary because we're getting through for 6 in the air and abyssing him with Gideon. He's got a land, so he's got 3 spells. What have you got? Come on, opponent. Ooh, we're going with nothing, are we? There. It could be something like Cyclonic Rift. No, he's only got 6 mana, so it's not Cyclonic Rift. So what could it be? It could be any number of flash creatures. I think we will consider first. See if we can draw one of our counter spells in the blue mana. Rune Snag might do the job. Oh, we've got Dissolve to draw towards. Oh, Rune Snag's exiled. We could draw Dissolve in a blue mana, and that would make our life a lot easier. I think our opponent's probably got some counter magic in their hand. Nope. Ooh, Spellquiller's nice. So let's farmlands. I'd love to be able to Blade Splicer with Restoration Angel, but we've still got Mist Raven at worst. And we're not playing Blade Splicer this turn. Keeping Spellquiller up. So I think there's a good chance we can flunge here and not be punished too hard. And Pro's definitely got something, and hopefully it only costs 3 mana. Well, 3 or 4 mana. Or even less. Right. Attack Pete 1. So he has to be able to block Gideon. He has to block 2 creatures. Over here. Oh, he has got Cyclonic Rift. Right, let's Spellquiller that. Oh. There we go! And we win the first match. And we'll be back for game 2 in a moment. Round 2 in a moment. Okay, round 2, we've won the dice roll again. Good news for us. Plains, Island, some expensive spells and a Spell Pierce, and an Oust. Yeah, go on. Rootman Crack. So playing against probably a multicolour green deck, which is fine. Now, we want to hit some lands, please. Oh. Okay. Naya. Okay. Well, I think we have to see Visions try and draw into lands. We're probably scrying anything that isn't a land to the bottom. You can't mana-tie this. Go away, antivirus. Yeah, we have to bottom both of these. Right, Plains go. Pir Nalar. That's a bit irritating, but not too bad. So you activate, you can prevent things from blocking, and you give artifacts fire breathing. So I think we just jam a Dungeon Geists here. And tap down Pir. Could tap down Thopter, I suppose, but Thopter can't do anything against our Dungeon Geists. Unless he draws another red mana. And he doesn't. It's going to be Huntmaster. It's always Huntmaster. Yeah, there we go. So probably going to... does Isolation... Yeah, that's not a good thing to put on Huntmaster. Right, we're going to get to Election one. Land. Boat. I mean, boat's going to be good once we can cast it. Now, we don't want Huntmaster to flip, so we need to oust something. Let's oust the Huntmaster, buy some time. The fact he's not ramping means I'm not unhappy to just pass here, leave the Dungeon Geist back, and we'll try and win the long game with Boat, Elushnor and Gideon. Like, we can counter a 4 or 5 mana Planeswalker here, so not too worried about anything he could play. Mizzium Mortars, however. Mizzium Mortars is probably fine. We take 3. Okay. So I think I want to jam Gideon and exile Pir here. And then Gideon can take 3. So if we plus, it takes 5, still ends up on 3, and we have not dealt with the board. Alright, off we go. So he's drawing Huntmaster this turn. There's a good chance he just plays it. Makes another wolf. We can Sky Sovereign it. Gideon can buy some life. And then we'll see how it goes. Yep, there's Huntmaster. Makes another wolf. Eventually these will get cleaned up by Elushnor. Presumably he's attacking Gideon even though they don't have to. Hydron Archive would be an interesting draw. Flickerwisp. Flickerwisp's good because it can crew Sky Sovereign next turn. Alright, Huntmaster down. Could just surf a 6 with Gideon, to be honest. Yeah. I like Tittle's healthy enough. You can kill a take on with Flickerwisp. Yeah, I think we're in an okay spot. Sali Pride Mage. Boo. There goes Sky Sovereign. Excuse me. So you're attacking me, you're attacking Gideon, okay. Right, one away. Get rid of one of the wolves, pass the turn. Temple, yeah, it looks just mid-rangey. Nothing to be too scared of. Helix on Physical Wisp, that's fine. So we can cast literally everything that we draw now. Celestials are only 7-drop. So, got no really bad draws now, which is nice. Quarantine Field's medium though, not particularly inclined to cast it. We'll wait another turn. Try and get something a bit bigger. Because we don't want to cast Quarantine Field on these and then the following turn Elishn on them away. What have we got? 3. Thrum. Okay. Hexproof, yeah. Okay, fine. At least Elishn beats Thrum on board. I really want to draw land now. There you go. Right. We just have to jam Elishn on here. We're not beating Thrum otherwise. Yeah, that's fine. Thrum's not dying. Your turn. I hope he doesn't have removal. And that we can start pulling ahead, because we can dominate his board now. Once we draw some creatures, that is. Journey to Nowhere. Good. Okay, so we're going to take some damage from Thrum, and then we're going to exile that, and whatever else he plays with Quarantine Field. Chandra. Ugh. I'm going to 1. Yeah. Well, Quarantine Field's going to do some good work here. We'll be able to leave up Spell Pierce as well to hopefully protect ourselves a bit. Quarantine Field. Pay all the mana. X is 2. Right, 1, 2. Pass the turn. Seven mana. Can't. Devils play for 4. Playing around Spell Pierce and Rune's Net, yeah. Okay, you got me. Alright, so he's playing a lot of tokens. We want Wrath of God. Precursor Golem's bigger than his tokens, so let's have that. Seems fine, seems fine. Maybe like Icefall Mist Raven's good against tokens as well. Ocean's great. Dungeon Geist is good, Resto's good. It's the problem with having too many good cards. Right, we'll trim Serum Visions. Spike Directly is good. Solve. He's probably got Planeswalkers, so he wants some counter magic and flyers. Yeah, we know he's got Planeswalkers, he has Chandra. Fence is good. A couple of Dungeon Geists and he has to have better house targets. I'm going to cut Temporal Isolation, I think. I don't like it, but I think it's our weakest card. I don't think there's anything else we particularly need. Icefall Regent would be good if he has more creatures and fewer tokens. Yes, I would like to play first. Yeah, go on. Sky Sovereign's great. Yeah, and we have Ruin Snag for his first threat. Hopefully it's solved for a second. It was a close game though. I think if we didn't have a fireball we might have been alright. It's very easy for them to not play around Spell Pierce there, give us another turn. But we don't have any life gain. That doesn't particularly get us anywhere. Looks like our opponent's got a bit of a thinker. Alright, so our opponent's decided to keep their 7. We're going to play an Island Pass. Forest, yeah, that's fine, you can have a forest. Mana Dog's good for us. Spell Pierce, not the worst draw in our deck. Pride Mage is probably good enough to counter, especially when we've got Sky Sovereign in hand and nearly all the lands to cast it. When we're sideboard, we should look closer at the ability to crew Sky Sovereign because we cut Dungeon Geists. Ooh, Star Compass, that's not bad. Not bad. It means we can leave up Dissolve or Sky Sovereign next turn. If he plays something worth bolting. If we draw a creature, of course, we're going to be more inclined to... Oh, look, Natural Tron. It's fine. It's probably worth bolting. Hopefully we draw a creature worth crewing. This is just when it attacks, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and sides of the battlefield, of course, as you saw. What's the follow-up? Nothing. Ooh. Well, we just have to pass. Right, we could do a drawing Wrath of God right now. It's not Wrath of God. Oh dear. It's a good chance we don't get another opportunity to kill from there. You fetch there. Yeah, let's just dissolve. Try and square into something that does something, like not a planes. Go an island instead. If we're good like that. Oh dear. True, one spell all game. No, two. Two? Did we start with four? Ouch. He's just going to pile those at once through him. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Okay, Elishnorn keeps us alive. Not much else does. So we're going to 4, so we have to be able to deal with Gilk as well. We drew another land. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. In place where we look at this, doesn't do it. There's Elishnorn. Okay, well, game 3 was not to be in that match, so hopefully we do better in round 3. Alright, here we are. Opponent wishing us good luck for game 1 of match 3. They kept 7, and we have a dissolve, so unless they get off to a super fast start, I think we can't really ask for much more than this. Planes. Oh, really? He's thinking. Oh, no one drop. That's good news for us. What have we got? Ooh, Star Compass is nice. Turn 4 Gideon or Skyboat. Yes, please. Use Gideon to crew the Skyboat. That's spicy. Clifftop Retreat. So, red-white, paying 2 life. So this has got to be the Phyrexian dude. What's it called? Porcelain Legionnaire? Don't know what other Phyrexian spells are in the cube that he'd be playing. Yeah, there we go, Porcelain Legionnaire. Okie dokie. It's fine. Could isolate that, but I'd rather get the compass in play. What have we got? Well, there's a Shrine of Burning Rage. This only enchants creatures, right? Yeah. Okay. Right, so I think I'm leaving up to solve here. And then next turn we can play the boat. Hopefully Dissolve gets us towards a creature that can crew Sky Sovereign. Ideally one that costs 3 mana, something like Flicker Wisp, perhaps. I think Flicker Wisp can reset Sign of Burning Rage if we need it to. It's fine, we'll take another 3, go to 14. I wonder if a Braid's in the cube. Probably is. Heart of Kieran, yep, that can be dissolved. Oh, there's Flicker Wisp. Exile another target permanent, yes please. And we'll have enough white mana to cast Temporal Isolation in the same turn, but this turn is Skyboat time. Right, our opponent's missing land drops, which is really rather useful. And it looks like they've stuck with expensive spells in hand. So I think I'm going to play... It's a good chance we cycle that actually. Let's just play an island and leave up Spell Pierce that we don't have. Play Gideon. Crew the Skyboat. No, that'll do. Right, so we're probably playing against an aggressive deck, so... I think we want our Wrath of God. Could want Mistraven or Icefall Regent perhaps against an aggressive deck. Over Una perhaps. Una might be a bit unnecessary. Let's group our creatures separately. We're not cutting Chalice. We're not cutting any of our removal. Una doesn't necessarily do anything the turn she comes down. All our other creatures do, except the Ravelock, who is just dangerous when it dies. We're on the draw, so maybe we brought out Dissolve from Mistraven. We can think about putting Dissolve back in the play. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, there we go. And if we had red mana on our deck, I'd put Wear Tear in, but we do not. Okay, we keep this. It's got Chalice. And that hopefully gives us a turn 3 fence or Spell Queller, both of which are probably quite good. Mountain. Pass. Good. No 1-drops. No 1-drops allowed here. Plains. Good. Yep, lift up. We have nothing. And apparently, no, this is our opponent. Well, that's really good news. So let's get Chalice into play. And pass. And then we have Fence, Dungeon Geist, or Spell Queller, depending on what threats our opponent presents. Probably going to want to play a 4-drop. Release the gremlins. Okay. Fine. You can do that, I suppose. I suppose he saw Side Sovereign. Can't really blame him. Alright, Spell Queller is what we're going to be doing this turn. He's got pretty good mana, so could be anything. Nahiri, that is definitely getting Spell Quellered. Should have attacked first, he'd got 2 damage in. Right, let's hopefully draw a land. Nope, but that's the next best thing. Because now we have a counter spell. I was hoping we'd draw a land so we have Restoration Angel to keep Spell Queller safe, but Spiketail Drake will also do the job. Five mana, so you can play 3-drop safely, which is fine. That release Gremlins has done quite a lot. Flame Slash on the Drake. Well, I suppose we make a misclick, perhaps? Surprised he went for the Drake rather than the Spell Queller there. So presumably this means he has another removal spell. Which means Nahiri is going to be a pain. Especially if we don't draw another land. Blimey, that's a common. That's interesting. I also play Ephemeral Pauper, and that's pretty good. I could see that being close to Pauper playable. I was thinking about something here. Not entirely sure what. I'm going to have 6 now because we can't do anything. There's something big. Ugh. Johnny's annoying. Gets Nahiri back as well. So suddenly we have to deal with 2 Planeswalkers, which is not ideal. Okay, so it looks like this is a much more mid-rangey than aggro deck, and Type Emerald Isolation is not what we wanted to draw. So Ajani has to plus, and we really don't want to plus on one of our lands because we want to be able to play one of these 4-drops. So rather than playing as a mage, I think we want to pass here. Sadly. I think it's a good chance we need to play the Venser, otherwise Nahiri ultimates, and who knows what our opponent could get. These two are both really good. Yep. Here he rummages. Oh. No, they like their hand. That's a bit ominous. I'm going for 2. Okay. Thalier's not the worst. And at least Johnny doesn't tap the land. Yeah, okay. Yeah, loss. Whatever our opponent gets off in here, his ultimate's probably going to kill us, so let's just find out what it is, I think. We need to land there. Well, at least the Grandnose was very good. Our opponent doesn't know about several other artifacts we have in our deck as well. Okay. So they're not planning on ultimating Nahiri, because otherwise they'd have done pre-combat, because the ultimate gives haste. So that implies they're not packing a big creature that they can ultimate, or that it's in their hand. They could have Inferno Titan or something, I suppose. Doesn't really make any sense, but there's a plans, right? So we can put the answer into play next turn. Our opponent's clearly not ultimating Nahiri, so we can let that tick up a bit further. What's our opponent thinking about? Actually, we can't bounce Nahiri, we have to... No, we can't bounce Johnny either, because 3, 4, 5, and then another 5 next turn, plus the Helix off Ajani means we are pretty dead, no matter what we do. So I think we have to Venser. And Mistraven next turn, or Restoration Angel or something. So maybe it's end step Venser Thalia is what we're looking to do. So then at least Restoration Angel can come in untapped. If we were to draw another land, I'm not entirely sure how we get out of this one, but we can try. What's he waiting for again? Our opponent's thinking again for whatever reason they have. Ooh, our opponent's disconnected. That's unfortunate. I'm going to stop the video now, and when our opponent comes back, we'll resume. Oh, our opponent's back, and we've taken the combat damage. They seem to have got their internet sorted out. They discarded a mountain this time. So we need to top deck a land because he's going to keep one tap down with a Ajani. We're going to Venser. The Thalia. He's just going to be able to replay the Thalia now. So we need to play Restoration Angel as a blocker that untaps. So it's slightly worse for us. Okay, still in the game. I need to Mistwraven Thalia here. I'm not wasting Venser. That's sorcery speed. Could have Dungeon Geists, but I'd rather my opponent has to waste some mana. Although it looks like he might be gone again. Oh, and our opponent is back again. So we're going to continue as we were, but our opponent's going to struggle to finish 2 games in the 2 minutes of clock time he has remaining. And we're going to pass here. My opponent probably has something that can kill us. Stagger Shock, that'll do it. Because it's going to rebound. Going to target me again, and then he's going to Helix with Johnny. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. So we know our opponent's a bit more mid-rangey than we thought, so we'll dissolve back on the draw. We know his biggest threats were the Planeswalkers, so we definitely want this. Definitely want all our flyers. Let's cut Serum Visions and maybe Venser. So it's not bad. Yeah, no, let's keep Venser. Elishnorn, I think realistically we're just going to be surviving a minute and a half of clock time. As sad as it is to say, I think that's our best route to victory. I'm going to mulligan. Just make sure we hit some land drops, yep, that'll do. That's interesting. I don't think that's what we're going to need this game. We already have plenty of land drops. Yep, else it's not a bad draw. I'll play planes because we want to be able to get double white into play for Flicker Bliss when we need it. Alright, it's got a 2-drop. It's Heart of Kieran. So Spike-tailed Drake Ling can counter anything that grew Heart of Kieran next turn. And anything that can't, we'll let resolve, oust it. Yeah, we definitely don't want Thalia. We could play out Dungeon Geists here, but I think I'd rather keep it in hand. Try and spell pierce something this turn. I'm going to try and spell pierce that, because it either makes him tap out, or lets me counter it. Neither of which I mind. Okay, he wants to play his creature, so it's 3 power 2 drop. That's a Porcelain Legionnaire. Alright, so I'm going to take 4 from the Heart of Kiran, but at this point our opponent's not got time, sadly, to finish the game, I don't think. Let's Dungeon Geist, I think. And pass turn. Just make him have to play creatures in order to attack with the Heart of Kiran. Okay, so could Helix, I'll tap it. And then we've got the 2-1, but not in the, honestly, best of circumstances. And I'm just gonna quickly apologise to my opponent. Okie dokie. So yeah, we got the 2-1 with this deck just about. Last game could have gone either way, to be honest. I think we were probably a little bit on the back foot there, but not overwhelmingly so. So it's possible I'm supposed to let Thalia Resolve take 4, oust it, and leave up the Drake. Because Thalia is one of the better threats that we saw that could be ousted. But otherwise, yeah, deck was fine. Nothing special. Maybe we needed to start the Wrath of God in the main. Maybe Careful Consideration, Knight of Misdriven. Like all these 4 cards came in a decent amount of the time. But Modo won't let me show them to you, because this is an old deck, so we can't rearrange it. So yeah. I might be playing a bit more Modern Cube, but chances are the next time I'm recording a video it'll probably be playing some Pauper, likely to be with my Dimir Alchemy deck that I've grown quite fond of. And yeah, so if you want to see some of that, subscribe and let me know what you'd have done differently in this draft. Thanks very much.